Hey, DOT community. It's that time again for another DOT after show with Zalon and Bo live stream. How you doing today, Bo?
Doing good, Zalon. I got some sleep.
Good,
Thank
good.
goodness.
Yep, because you were on my stream yesterday talking about being pretty beat up. So
Yeah, I think I had been up 36 hours or so about that time you were on the stream, and
mm.
I didn't get home till like 11 p.m. last night, so I was up for 40 some odd hours straight.
All right. Well, here, before we get a whole bunch of other people in here and we start discussing all the different topics for today, let's just quick get this out of the way, because right on the main screen here, there is a current, for the dev live stream today, they did showcase Sagunga, and they did go through all our, hey, what's up, Soldier? They did go through showing off all of maxed out 4-star relics and everything else on Sagunga, as basically buffing the crap out of Panthers. It was nice, but they didn't mention anything about this weekend's event. So, this
we
is
have a full event this weekend for infiltrators.
Yup.
So, with a 3 times higher chance to win the 4-star infiltrator.
Yep.
And yep.
So anyway, we
Syntax says Lightning Ranger.
Yeah, Lightning Ranger. I know, right? All right. Well,
yeah. Hey guys, I'm monitoring the chat while Zalon's driving. So
yeah.
Hey Juan, welcome, man.
It's one of the wands. There's multiple wands. All right.
Exactly.
I think you need to change your name to the one and only Juan.
Yeah.
Just so there's no confusion of the other ones.
Exactly. The real Juan.
The real Juan. That's right. Well,
there you go.
I'm almost to player level 25, even though player level doesn't mean much more than just getting a couple extra gems right now.
It's always nice when you level up, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, castle level just happened to me I just recently upgraded to castle 18, so.
Yeah.
He should be called number 1. Oh, real hand. Real hand.
Working on my last farms and gold mines, and then I have a Goliath upgrade, and then I will be completely done at 14. Everything, like literally everything.
Yeah, and when it's that case, when it's that time, you really got to go someplace, because then your resources, they just build up. People sometimes stick at a level too long, even after they've upgraded everything. You know.
I have some work that I want to do on my Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the tube playing in the background there.
Hey Fury.
I was just gonna share the link on Band. So
okay.
I do have some work that I want to do on my champion Yard Dog, and I want to get him to at least level 40 before I go to 15. So.
Hey Caesar, I just saw your most recent video, at least the beginning of it, before we started recording. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was. I see you started with a pull. And actually, let's go over that real quick too, where everybody ended up for the previous event, just before we get into a lot of our topics for today. So Non-Toxic did finish 77th, and we did get, and here I'm going to do this too, I'm going to do it right here in the stream. I got the level 10 Baron, which is Talon's little brother. So it's kind of like a bonus, like, all right, cool, because I don't have a Talon, so I mean, and I'm a collector. I am a collector of Titans that you cannot get all the time. And yes, I have fused a bunch of my 2-stars that I've gotten and stuff like that, but most of those 2-stars have been pretty common at this point in events. So, but Baron, a little different with Baron. I don't know. He's my first human ranger. So here, I'm gonna take a quick peek at him, see what he looks like. Free food is always good. Yes, true, real hand. Baron would be food. But the thing is, though, even though he's pretty uncommon right now, just like Manfred, as you can see here, I got him. But neither one of those guys, including that Inga too, will ever become food unless there's a fusion event. Because 3-stars, you really, especially pre-leveled 3-stars, you shouldn't really be fusing them unless there's a fusion event on, because you're giving up a lot of extra XP. 2-stars, 1-stars, you can fuse them anytime, really. And I mean, yeah, pre-leveled 1 stars and 2 stars. Still, you should probably keep them for fusion events, but that's only if you want to max.
You want me to wait? What you're saying is you want me to wait another 2 months before I go to castle level 15.
No.
That's
I mean,
what you're saying.
I mean, if you're fusing the same class, listen, if you're fusing the same class, that's still the best way to go. But still, I mean, fusion events. I mean, you bank up so many extra levels on your Titans, and I believe they will do a fusion
Mine went immediately into Yard Dog. I mean, I didn't even look at his skills. How about that?
Oh my gosh! I want to take a quick peek at him. Spearman damage against Titans, militia.
As soon as I didn't even look at his skills.
Oh wow! I got 3 militia skills and 1 spearman.
See, food. That's food.
Militia health, militia armor piercing. What's up, Momo?
I tried to get Matt to use all militia during his battle on this live stream today, and then he was not having any of that. So
yeah, militia health.
Because even Matt knows how bad militia are.
Keep them all. Wait, Bo, wait. Yeah. Well, people.
Every archer Titan that I get's going directly into Yard Dog.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, all right. So I take that back. I am waiting until I have 4. You know.
Well, yeah, because cost of food is insane. Cost of food is insane to do one at a time. Really, it is.
Yeah. But I am only doing. I'm not waiting for a fusion event, but I am only doing same class fusions into all of my guys, and I'm doing 4 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't take too long to get 4 of any one particular. I've done a fusion, at least 1 fusion every day.
Mm-hmm.
So not to the same Titan, obviously different ones, but
yeah. But yeah, I don't have a huge roster of 3 stars and 2 stars like I used to. It's pretty.
I have 0 stars.
Yeah, I got a crap ton of 1 stars though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's
I
just.
have 0 3 stars. All I have right now are 4 stars and 1 stars.
Mm. All right, so let's see. Let's get into. Oh yeah, I also ripped on Matt for how he says 119 because he says one because the new update 119. Yeah, he takes the T out of teen in 19. He did the same thing with 18. I think they do that. I think British people do that with anything with teen in it. There's no T in teen.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we had the Hagon this week. The Quiff. The Quiff was back.
The Quiff.
And they also have a new HD camera, so you could see the Quiff in full HD now. So, and just so you know, if that was Siogo's comment that just came up, hey, everybody plays the game a little bit differently. I understand, blah 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 blah. You know, everybody has their own opinion on things, but this is how I play. You know, if you don't like it, too bad. You know. But you know what I mean? Because I like to YouTube. This is fun for me. I enjoy it. I appreciate everybody's opinions on how they like to play, but this is the way people used to tell me don't even have lands, and I was a huge lands player before lands were even like the whole update came down. I didn't care how you can tell me 50 million times get rid of all your lands. It's so much better and blah blah blah, but I don't care. All right. So anyway, let's see. That's right. And they also gave away another Mossbane t-shirt because every week they've been giving out the.
Well, now wait! You totally skipped right over.
What?
The fact that Rogue Squad placed 56.
Oh crap! Well, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't go back to the where everybody placed at. Yeah, of course we had. We had non-toxic was at 77. You guys were at.
Rogue Squad was at 56. # beat Zalon.
Yeah, of course. That was your whole plan the whole time. I know. I think that's just the way that's the way the cookie crumbled. All right. So, anyway, besides from that too, we
were only 6 spots outside of the top 50.
Yeah.
But hey, Nigel. But we were still like 40,000 souls.
Thanks, Siogo.
Outside of the top 50, even though we were at 56, and it's just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks,
Real
Real
Hand. Richard.
I was just gonna say too. Also, I know Non-Toxic Maniacs also got within the top 250 and got the Titan token, obviously, because Caesar got it when he popped on stream, or on his video. I just didn't get to see Low Blow. Oh well, that happens.
Say, Syntax. Maybe we can start a GoFundMe page for Donna Titan server upgrades. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Oh, although I will tell you, there is just a couple things that I do want to let you know right off the bat, because I do have that 119 update. It's just I don't have the daily stuff coming up, and we are going to get into that. I'm going to jump out of game, and we're going to show some stuff from the live stream about the daily update and everything else here.
That's right. We got the microscope out just to check out what was in the grid.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Brain. Hey, the Brain. Oh, yeah, the Brain. Bo, talk about.
Oh, Brain's here, Brain.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier about how.
Brain, so now we got to change the name of our show because this is now the pre-game, post-show, after show
of the Brain Show. But anyway, so yeah, the Brain actually was on the stream this week, which I was actually pretty surprised. He finds the devs to be a bit dry. And for some people tell us they like our breakdown of how everything happened. So, but anyway, so I was gonna say we got I guess we can get into. Oh yes, with 119, they do tell you when you have quests completed. Like it already comes up with, besides from this little icon thing here that shows up over on your quests. It also now flashes up on your screen that such and such quest, like capture neutral land quest complete. It comes right up across your screen. Basically, you have to be blind not to know that you completed a quest. Oh, we're the main show. Thank you, the Brain. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh,
that's very nice.
Brain, appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, should we get into looking at the daily stuff? Should we do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that for right now. We're gonna get into taking a look at the stuff for the daily. So here I have a snippet shot of the. It's a little dark, I know, but it's a what we have of a. I don't know if it's exactly how it's gonna be, but it's a demo of of 28 days. Of this new daily reward system that they are coming together. So we definitely want. That's why it's right up on the screen right now. I definitely want everybody to get a good look at what they're providing, but also at the same time, let us know what you think about this. What are your opinions, Bo?
I mean, okay, so they're not taking anything away from us, right?
Correct.
So extra free stuff is always good. Good job, guys.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I'm not going to complain about free stuff, but looking at the and we're still going to have our dailies, right? We're still going to have our daily quests.
Daily quest. The only thing that I'm going to say is the shop is probably going to, I think, is going to lose the daily temple pull.
The daily free pull.
I think that will go away. That's my prediction, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I mean, there's relics there. There's relic tokens. There's and I thought it was interesting that and they mentioned this on the stream that the best reward, what they consider the quote unquote best reward, is on day 26.
Yes.
And they did that on purpose. The reason they did that is because if you miss a day, so you log in every day and you get to collect this reward every day, but if you miss a day, what happens is the reward at the end of the chain is the one that goes away. So they gave you 2 freebies basically before you get to where you lose the quote unquote best award, which in the screenshot they showed us was a 3-star Titan.
Yeah, 3-star Coria as we see here. Yeah, and 25 is a Titan token. So at 25 is a Titan token
on 25. So.
Yeah. Now I did notice too when I saw that they were giving away troops and spells. I was like, how, is it? And then I noticed there's a number at the bottom. So they're giving away 20 Panthers. They're giving away 5 Fireballs. They're giving away 20 Pikemen. They're giving away 5 Poison Clouds, 20 Goliaths. So, I mean, I guess that's not as bad. So.
No, and there's a total of, oh goodness, what is it, 1650 gems total?
Yes. So that's on top of your regular daily gems that you're getting for doing your daily quests. So that's nice.
Right. So basically another 400 gems per week over the course of 28 days.
Yep. If you're logging in every day. Yep.
Extra nice. I like it.
And I do have one more shot of what happens when you miss. And basically, we did want to make sure we made the point that if you don't, if you don't log in every day, it doesn't start the chain over again. It just means you miss out on some of the later rewards. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the number of troops, 20 underneath. Is that what that...
Yeah, I would think if that was the spell level, why would they have level 5 spells with level 20 troop? That doesn't mean... Yeah. Of course, it is a mock-up, so it could be...
Yeah, they could change things around,
but see, look on day 27, so like on day 20, you get 2 of those daily pull tokens.
Yeah.
You know?
Or they could... wait, those aren't relic tokens?
2 tokens. Yeah. On day 20 of the daily pull relic tokens.
Yeah.
There's 2. There's a 2 there. So you get 2 of
those.
Yeah,
correct.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And then also on 27.
Yeah, user dependent. Exactly, Riohan. User dependent is what I would say as well. All right. So a couple other things about the live stream that we'll talk about before I go to the next ones, because the next ones will be the other part of the live stream that I think is the most exciting. So hold on a second. We will talk about that momentarily. But we did have Drawn to Titans this week from Sean, one of the artists there. It was actually very, very difficult. A lot of people couldn't guess that it was Herrick because it was a 2-star Titan. A lot of people don't think about the 2 stars. So, and also everybody fuses Herrick very quickly. So.
Everyone should think about the 2 stars. They don't get enough love. Hashtag save the 2 stars.
Save the 2 stars. Okay. And then we also had one from the Quiff. It was Thorhild, and it was actually incredibly easy, and everyone got it very quickly. Although I did have to make a point that it did have the Quiff made Thorhild have like a Ronald McDonald kind of smile. It was a little goofy at the end, but it was still good. It was still good. So. But let us get into the next part, and that would be the Halloween Titans. Yeah.
Yes.
They do syntax. Let's get into the Halloween Titans. So we're going to go with the first picture that was revealed on stream today. I'm going to go really slowly. No, okay. It was the one that I really was hoping was going to be Lightning Ranger or Skull Lightning Ranger. But we're seeing here the boots and the leggings.
Yep.
Hey, Don Powers. These boots and leggings right here. I'm just going to leave it on the screen right now so people can all get a good look. Now, that looks very Alethan.
Yeah, it looks like a undead Italis.
Yeah.
You know, we can't see his face, but we know the face is a skeleton-looking thing. So,
and we all see this right here. That looks like ice.
More now towards this is just kind of like a special edition Ice Ranger as opposed to a Lightning Ranger. But I'm keeping my hopes up that we actually get a Lightning Ranger.
Yeah, me too. But the bow is also blue, which again.
Yeah, and the lightning color is a little bit more purple.
Yeah.
The
okay.
lightning color is more purple than it is blue.
Plus, I do want to throw this out there, Bo, because of everybody asking for more mixed skills. I do want to put the one idea out there that could be possible, and we'll see. You got a picture of Edalus to show? Not right next to him, but it's pretty close. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. But I had the idea that maybe they'll go with a different skill set and basically put out a undead. It's basically, it wouldn't be a reskin, because they would do like champion skills, like champion skilled yard dog that you have.
Oh, interesting. So like another unicorn.
Yes, basically, because if they did something like that, it would be a smart move and actually make the Titan super unique. Because as much as, okay, how much have we talked about champion yard dog, Ice Maul Solzar, things that people can't really obtain anymore because unfortunately they were only released or accidentally released, and that was it. So if they actually do a reskin, I guess for just the fact that it's a 4-star, Ice Ranger, if they make the skills, skills different,
Berserker skills.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would be pretty ridiculous, I guess. But if it had champion skills, it would be a lot stronger than a typical Ranger.
Give me a Ranger with infiltrator skill.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. I mean, that's their Berserker Edelus, yeah, Champ Ice Ranger. See, yeah, exactly. So I'm just putting that idea out there, and I could be totally wrong, but I just don't want everybody to get discouraged right now, because I feel like a lot of people are seeing this picture, and we're either on the live stream or see this picture and just go, oh, well, I have a Vixia, and I have an Edelus already, so I'm not interested. And I just don't want people to get too discouraged.
I had a Vixia. I've used her, too, so.
Yeah. You're ruthless, Bo.
Yeah, no,
ruthless.
I'm with you there. That would be, and since this is, obviously it's a once a year thing, all right, because it's Halloween. Make it different. Make it a unicorn. Make it a ranger with a different skill set.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that that's something that they actually have to develop. I think they could probably just choose. In the index that hey, this Titan uses this set of skills.
Yeah, because obviously they were able to change it and make it right for Yard Dog. What's up, Lifter?
Yeah, they did.
So, all right, we're going.
Guy, if you're listening, do that. Give us an Ice Ranger with champion skills or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Shaw has rubbed off on Bo. Yeah, a little bit, Sin. I think I agree with you. So are you ready for the next picture?
I am, yes.
All right, we're gonna reveal it. It's like, hey, look, the Halls of Titans looks real crazy, like as if it's where it's huge when you have the pictures side by side.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's go.
But
here we go. So, what we have here looks like Unak, and that looks like a big, huge sword right there, right in between the legs, like one of the fat swords.
Yeah, I'm thinking Unak Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Unak Paladin, something along those lines.
Face
but
looks.
That is a huge sword. I mean, that is the epitome of the term broadsword.
Unless it's a what's it called, Ragnar. They did say something like that at one point.
I mean, the whole skin texture and everything does look like Ragnar, but the color scheme doesn't fit.
Yeah. Could be Ragnar though. I mean.
No. Hey, Lifter, welcome to the stream. DG, what's up? Fury's here.
Yeah.
Godan.
Oh, Godan's here?
Yeah, Godan's here. Told us to get back to work. So.
Yeah. Looks like you're Thorg, right? All right. So, definitely had to take a look at these pictures in a lot more detail, and see what the Yak Face Club. Yeah. Do some squats. Yeah, Yak Face Club. All right. Well, oh yeah, there's Baron. Oh, Theoden. Nice. How we doing? And so yeah, we were just checking those guys out. I say Ragnar Infiltrator. I'm gonna go back there. Ragnar Infiltrator with that sword? I don't know. So we'll see.
I don't know if it's an infiltrator. Nah, I don't know if it's an infiltrator.
All right, see you later, Godan. Back to work. There goes the DOT working man.
Syntax wants it to be an infiltrator so he can have all of the infiltrators.
Oh yeah. Nice. I see.
Yeah, because he collects them, like those commemorative plates that they sell on TV.
Ragnar with fire. All right. Well, I'm going back in game.
A fire damage Ragnar. There you go. Now you talking, Nigel.
Ragnar with fire buffs. Actually, you know what? That would actually make a lot of sense, like a cross like that, with the way they had that. Hey, Galaxy Gamer, how we doing? That would actually make a lot of sense if they did a Ragnar with some sort of crazy fire buffs.
There you go. Yeah, different skill set.
This playtest, guys, thoughts? Oh, well, no, I'm not in any kind of playtest server, no. But you should be in the playtest, Theoden. You should be, but... Oh, man, I wish we could have somebody from Non-Toxic in there. That'd be so nice. Because we're kind of, in the States, as the Brits would say.
Yeah, I already talked to Fury. He said he's not going to be able to make it. Maybe Zayd can shoot over there.
Well, Theoden, you do live in England, correct? I thought that's what you said. I am good. I can't wait to get the new Ranger. Yeah, see, some people will just get the new Ranger regardless just because he's going to have a skull face. And see, I don't know. I might still be going down for him. If it's a reskin with the same exact skills, I'd be upset. But still, I really... Oh, yes.
I could always use another 4-star Paladin.
Oh, Balazar. What email? That is on the list of things to talk about here. Basically, I asked about the VIP emails about playtesting. Apparently, there's emails. I thought it might have been rumors, but there's other people getting these emails too from the VIP group. And basically, they're stating that if you want to come to the Natural Motions building in England and playtest.
Yeah, I think in London, I believe it is the London office.
Okay, yeah, and playtest the new yes, bro, just the voice about the authenticity. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I think it's real. Theoden. The email that I saw came from Steven, who runs the VIP program. So.
Oh, it is. Oh, Crazy Dawn of Titans. Yes, it's a new Ranger for Halloween. That's confirmed. It's just if it's just another Ice Ranger, that's the only thing we're concerned about. Yeah, Nigel. I didn't get it either, but apparently I'm in the VIP program because I get the bonus gems whenever that happens. So.
Well, so there's VIP and then there's VVIP. So.
You're just making that up.
I know. I don't know that everybody got it. I'm thinking it was probably just, if they invited everybody in the VIP program, maybe they can't, maybe they don't have the space for that. Maybe it was, select individuals. So,
yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, I didn't get the email.
Maybe it was everybody from Log. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, you get the rewards, but not the emails. Yeah, right? I don't know why. So, but here, I'm just going to throw on a battle here while we talk. So, you asked about the Halloween event, what type of event it would be, and the Hague was, like, super deflective. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah.
Super deflective.
Yeah, I did. I was, like, the first thing I did was ask, tell us what type of event the Halloween Titans are going to be for, and they're like, well, maybe, like Dom does, maybe,
yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly.
So, no leaks there. I was just basically asking, is it a regular Souls event? Is it Trials of Power? Is it individual? How is it going to be a Fire and Ice type? How's it, just kind of wanted to know so we could do some planning, within Non-Toxic. So,
yeah. I don't know. Exactly. Well, here, Bo, pick one of the topics that we haven't talked about at the bottom and go and run with it while I battle.
Well, I thought it was interesting that they finally decided to choose the correct relics for the Titan.
Oh yeah.
Before they went into battle, and they had some super buff Panthers, and then no one actually used them correctly, except Dom did a little bit better than the other guys. So, and we were trying very hard to tell them just take all Panthers, you know.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was good, you know. Spend a little bit more time prepping these battles and make them a little bit more authentic. And so the other, you know, of course, Dom won by only losing one troop. So, you know, hashtag Team Dom. And then who won the gems?
What's it called? We had the gems on YouTube. I had listed as Brainy Smurf.
That's right. Brainy Smurf won the gems. That's right. Sorry, I had a little bit of didn't see that.
What, a brain fart?
So Brainy won. So yep. Yeah. So it was. They weren't just. They were doing a whole lot more stuff today while the battles were going on. It was like, yeah, we're going to battle, but we're going to do a whole bunch of other stuff at the same time. So,
See, look, complete daily quest complete. It just showed right up across my screen. So,
yeah.
So again, if you're blind as a bat,
also,
I guess that's the only way you get around it.
But I also now I noticed on events you get
a milestone.
You know when when you unlock a reward, it pops up there, milestone award achieved or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we had Terry. Terry behind the scenes is the lady that runs the chat. You know, does the Dawn of Titans account during the chats.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry is also who we interact with as you know, part of the Power Players Club. So we had to give 3 shout-outs for Terry today. And,
yeah. 3 cheers for Terry.
Yeah. Cheers for Terry. Terry's awesome. Terry does a good job. So.
And Terry's a lady, just so you know. I don't know if you caught on to that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So new garrison levels. I haven't run across any new garrison layouts yet. Have you?
Well, I don't think I have, because I've been just raiding lands mostly. I'm just still in my same what's it called mode for running souls. So but anyway, well actually I'm going in.
We did give a shout out to Jeff for designing some new garrison maps. So,
yeah. Well, that's the thing too. But yeah, because Zaid Gamer came across them apparently.
Then they dropped this in there, just kind of like, you know, just as a side note, that you know, we're potentially putting some of the old school relics back into daily rewards, which is a good thing.
Very good thing.
You know, the protector and the defender and the ice arrows and those type of relics that, you know, that some of us have some of, but you know, those are very, very cool relics. So let's see, what else do you have on your list here? What are they talking about? Early next week is when everyone should get the new feature.
Yes.
I don't even have a 1.119 update available yet for me. So obviously I don't have the daily, the new daily bonus. So
okay. Well, I don't have the new daily bonus yet either. It hasn't really been turned on for me, but I have 1.19 when I load up my game.
Yeah, see, I'm still on 1.18.4397284 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Zalon, I want to commend you for not cutting me off this week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I cut you off all the time, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have to, otherwise I wouldn't shut up. But but yeah, no, you've been really good about it this week. So
yeah, that's right. So I shouldn't get any kind of hate comments. We'll see. I mean, I was on your stream, and you had to shut me up a couple times, so.
Yeah, that's true. Too many trees. So no live stream next week. Evidently, they're having a Halloween party instead. Is that?
Yeah. Basically, that's what we came up with. I mean, I asked if they were having a Halloween party, and they said they were.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have a dress up party.
Hey, Roadrunner.
Maybe we'll get to see some photos of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I asked for a 360 photo to be taken, so I said it would be cool if they did one like they did before out in the courtyard that they have there. They have a really nice building they work in, so unless they moved, unless they're in the process of moving.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're shutting down the London office, so if that's where they are, they probably aren't getting. I did ask them if they were getting relocated. They just didn't answer.
I mean, of course not. But what about the big elephant in the room that they brought up, which I was very surprised they talked about.
So
we got to get into that.
So
this is going to be a little bit.
Shane, and he asked the question very eloquently. He was nice about it. He didn't demand, that they ban everybody and their brother. He just asked the question: how are they going to address this strategy of people blocking garrisons with many accounts or whatever, so that you can attack and not get attacked? So they actually did say that they're aware of the problem and they're trying to figure out what to do about it. And I mean, we're all aware of the problem because we see it happening, especially guys that, up in the upper leagues that are fighting for first, second, or third or whatever. It happens. I honestly don't know how they. I mean, how could you code that to keep that from happening? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a mini, the second account of a player. It could just be a friend of the player, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how they did talk about, keeping people from creating two accounts, and Matt basically said, I don't know that you can do that. So, because I mean, I have like 4 accounts, right? I mean, only one of them I just play all the time. The other 3 are just kind of there for holding down a spot in an alliance or something like that. It's not like I'm actively playing those accounts, but I don't know what they're going to do. But they did say they're all aware of it, and they're going to working on it and trying to figure out something. So
exactly.
But he did say Chris was the one that was working on it, right? Yeah, that's what they said. They had some ideas about going.
Whew, that was close. Sorry, that was real close.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I almost died. Hardcore. But I was trying to concentrate on what you were saying at the same time.
Rob says so many trees on the new Garrison maps.
Oh really? Oh look, I got the guy from the what's it called? Drawn of Titans. There he is, Herrick.
Yay, Herrick.
2-star Herrick. I mean, really, honestly, when you draw a Herrick compared to the other guys, the other human infiltrators, it's really hard to really tell a difference without color. It's really the color.
Yeah, they're all very similar with the hoods and the mat and
the Sub-Zero look. Yeah, the Sub-Zero look. Yeah.
Yeah, Sub-Zero definitely.
But anything? There was a question asked, and I loved some of these questions today. They answered a lot of questions that not customers, but well, I guess, but that people in stream were asking about changes to be made in the game, and I was just really glad to hear a lot of good responses. And this one,
because they talked about one of the things that we talked about on my last live stream is being able to see the relics abilities before you spend all that time and food and relics forging them, only to find out that the third ability is physical resist instead of fire or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So to make those visible, I know that they're looking into that, and then they were at some point. He told Matt he'd already said too much. I don't know exactly what it was he said too much about, but he did tell him to basically shut up and stop talking. You said too much already.
Yep.
Do you know what it was he was talking about?
Well, that's what he was just talking about, the what's it called? Customization of Titans. So the customization of Titans, and it was asked about clothing. Matt came forward and said it was not clothing, but it is something in that realm of things that was going to be customizable on Titans. So
something customizable on Titans. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not clothing, and they were like, "Oh, it could be anything else." It's like, wait a second, their weapons, their armor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. You're going to be able to customize, I guess, something on your Titans.
I mean, customization of characters in these games is really, it's a big deal to a lot of people. It's not a big deal to me. I don't care. I could care less whether I can be able to, swap the hat or give him some different boots. I don't care.
Yeah, but see, if the items that you're but if you're going to be equipping items onto them, they may add something where we actually equip special items onto them, and those items are attached to them. Then, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, we could find out that there may be like the relics, how they're when we put them on there, it could change.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that Balazar hit on it in the chat. Is that he was actually talking about customizing skills and letting us, maybe re-roll a bad skill for a certain number of gems or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing that idea plenty of times, and that's still a very good idea, but I don't know if they'll actually go through with something like that. We'll see, though.
I mean, hey, even if it was just a one-shot deal, it's like, look, you get to pick one skill, and you get to re-roll, and it costs ever how many gems it costs, but you just do it once. That's better than, having to live with, some of this, like triple lightning resist,
Yeah.
So.
This is true.
But, and then they talked about, what else did they talk about? No live stream next week. We covered that already. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Oh, well, there was the battles. Matt lost 4, Quiff lost 3, and Dom only lost 1. So that was pretty impressive.
So it was Team Dom for the win today.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave away a shirt with the Moss Main design on it. When this is over, I gotta go to the post office. I have a package waiting for me from the UK.
Hey,
Wonder
Karen.
what could be in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that I get one too very shortly, because I was asked the same question about what size I was. So I'm hoping they're sending me one as well.
So we shall see. We shall see.
Yep.
If it's a size that I can't wear, then I may have to give it away.
Okay. Why? Because you got extra small?
I don't know, dude.
Extra small. Actually, you know
I
what?
don't know. We'll see.
Let me run one garrison. Let me see if I can find a garrison. Nothing crazy, but a garrison that I can attack that and see if I can see all this new setup. Yeah. Let me try that. I'll just do this one.
So we're having a pool weekend. We're not having an event of any sort, as far as I can tell, right?
Correct. It's a pull event. That's what it is.
Right. Right. It's a pull event. But it's not like a Souls event or anything. So.
Correct. Do you see? Are you actually?
What was your thoughts on? What were your thoughts on having a Monday through Thursday event as opposed to a Thursday through Sunday? How'd you feel about that?
This is on for just a second. It's on for 2 days, 14 hours. So it'll be over when? Monday morning?
It's Friday. It's Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Monday morning.
Okay. That's what I thought. All right. But your question again was.
My question was, how did you feel about having a Monday through Thursday Soul event as opposed to Thursday through Saturday?
Well, I feel like a lot less people will be able to participate just because of work and just being because I feel like a lot of players who play this game are older and have more responsibilities during the week than they do on the weekends. So I personally believe it's not as good.
Release a demographic type. You know how some other games, when they have like a 1-year anniversary or something, to do like a big infographic that says, this many archers were deployed in battle over the past 365 days or whatever, right?
This amount of VP lands was stolen without regret. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they'll do up something like that, because it would be cool to see how many Titans have been fused in the past year.
Okay, okay. Check it out. I'm in a new garrison attack here.
Yeah.
There's a crap ton of trees in front of me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, go on.
No, so that was it. So I was I think that for me personally, the Monday through Thursday event worked out much better, because my free time to play is during the week in the evening. I'm super busy on the weekends, so it works out better for me if it's earlier in the week. But maybe they'll just rotate it and start doing them, some early week ones and then some later week ones.
Yeah, well, they've been doing the individual. Well, they did an individual event over the weekend before. Meteor strike, please.
It's called a job. Yeah. That's why my free time is in the evening, Monday through Thursday.
Yes, Rob Lincoln.
Sometimes I have some time during work hours that I can actually play a little bit if I'm waiting on a piece of software to finish installing or something like that. But Aaron says can't compete in events. Only free time is on Sunday and at night. Yeah.
Well then, Karen. That's why events that end on Sundays are good for you then. Because if they have a guaranteed 3-star, then your Sundays are awesome. But if the event ends on a Monday,
Zalon, have you ever sat down and completed an event, start to finish, just in one sitting?
Oh, heck no. Are you kidding me?
Oh, so I have. I've done that once.
Well, okay, wait. I have gone from like 1,000 or 2,000 all the way up. Yeah. And done that. Yes. But I've only done it once, and I was in the low like 1 or maybe low 2,000s, and I went all the way up. I did it one time.
So we have a couple of people in Rogue Squad that they always finish on day one, or you can tell that they just did it in one sitting because they're at 0, and then a few hours later they're done.
Yeah, bad guy. Hashtag bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy. But I'm happy to say that Ethan came back to Rogue Squad to do the event with us, and he finished. So
nice. Yeah, I did see that Ethan was playing again. I was very, very, very happy to see that. And but I mean, look, you got Godan back.
Ethan has finished like the last 3 events.
Just secretly
sitting down in Guardians. So
just secretly in Guardians. That's funny. Well, I was going to say you got Godan too as well. I mean, there's a lot of returning superstars. We just got Shooter McGavin back here just recently within the last week or so, and I have some other players too that of course have shown interest coming
Brian
back.
A. came back, and he's over in Paladins with Syntax. So
very nice, very nice. It's good to see. It's good to see. That's the thing. Like I've said, only when they have a guarantee. I was gonna say, I'll tell you, when it comes down to this game, and I've said it plenty of times before, there is no other game mobile out there that comes that has the continuous playability and community that Dawn of Titans has. I mean, there's a lot of other Alliance-based games out there, but I just truly believe that there's just a bit more here. And also graphically, it's 9.5 out of 10 on my scale. There is not a better graphic game on mobile right now that is just this good. So,
well, I'm hoping that they take their Dawn of Titans learning curve, and then once we get all of these like bugs and glitches worked out and all this other stuff, and they take the whole Titan motif and come out with a new game that has maybe a sci-fi motif where you've got alien races and stuff. That's similar to Dawn of Titans, but maybe has enough differences to make it a separate game other than just it's Dawn of Titans in space, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I agree with you. I've looked. I'm looking. I look every day to see, what new games have been released. Try a few of them. Most of them don't last. There's a new game in soft release that, and I'm checking out the Sonic Racer game. Hopefully, and it's more. It's kind of like it's like Mario Run type deal, but with Sonic.
Hey, 220 volt.
But it's a four-player speed race type game. That's not something that that you're gonna just spend hours and hours playing. I mean, you might, but it's not like you're gonna have a weekly YouTube show about Sonic Racers. But if they make it to where they have like clans and you can race against your buddies, that would be cool. That would be like a community type game that we can play. But as far as strategy type games and all of that, it's still Dawn of Titans. I haven't seen anything else that strikes my fancy.
I mean, look, we're moving around troops, we're fighting battles. You know what I mean? Like,
we got 220 volt, Green Arrow, and William Brown.
Hey, William Brown, good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Alright, I think this is going to be my last battle here. We can wrap things up, but I guess we can if anybody wants to share any more opinions about today's topics, anything else that we could touch on, talk about?
Yeah, so, I'm happy the old relics are coming back as well. I have a Protector relic on Timmy's account. And it turns out that it is the offense. There's two versions of that. There's like an offensive and a defensive version. And it turns out mine's the offensive version. So I'm happy about that. But I don't have the Defender.
Yes, neither do I. I don't have that either.
Yeah. And those were pretty rare back in the day, from what I understand, even when they were in there. The Backbiter and the Wind Arrows. Is it Wind Arrows or Wild Arrows?
Wild Arrows.
I don't remember Wind Arrows, and I do remember the Backbiter. While Zalon is finishing up, guys, if you want to jump in, non-toxic family, NT Paladins is the alliance to go to. Syntax, Syntax, NTG is over there, as well as Drumadiddle. They can get you in, and then figure out which one of the other ones to go to from there. So, where are you guys this week in your league there, Zalon?
We are actually not doing too bad, not doing too shabby. We're 9th.
Interesting. So are we.
Yeah.
How much VP y'all got?
45 million.
53 million.
Really?
Oh, hashtag beat Zalon.
Oh, whatever.
Oh. Yeah, no, seriously, yeah, we're somewhere above 50 million. I'm 52, something like that, and we're also in ninth place. So,
Nice.
um,
Well, actually, if
yeah,
you were
yeah,
if
the
you were
guys are
if
doing
you were
really
in
well this
mine,
week.
you'd be actually in 7th place.
Oh, there you go.
So
That's even better.
you would have beat a lot of other people out. So.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got log.
Oh yeah.
Quantum.
Oh yeah. Wait. There is one thing to mention though. We are
What's
in
that?
a server with only 30 alliances though. Thank you, Fury. That you are correct.
Again? Really?
Yeah. See, and I forgot to mention that on the live stream again today. We're on a server with
Yeah.
just 30 alliances, which means we're at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Disadvantage.
yeah, definitely.
Rogue Squad is
Um,
is at a prime advantage because you guys aren't getting pounded on as much, because we actually are having to deal with more VP capturing and stuff like that because there's not enough alliances on the server.
yeah. I wonder what's up with that. Is it exactly 30?
I'm going down. I'll show everybody here on the stream. Everybody that can see. Oh, look, if you're below 15, you still get the Alliance place 16 through, watch, look at this. It's absolutely nuts. 16 through the end, all still gets a Titan.
They still get a Titan and they get demoted.
And they get demoted. And
weird.
up to
Yeah.
20, 15
you
to
should
20
open
get
a ticket
gems.
and see what they say, because that's like the third time that's happened to you guys.
Third time we had a break last week, was the first time we were on an server with 50 alliances. And I mean, it's just obviously, I'm not going to say it's bad for us in a sense where we obviously can be, more competitive. But the thing is, it's could be a little annoying that there's nobody else for anyone to really get VP land, so everybody just kind of goes nuts.
Yeah.
Now there's Nemesis.
Interesting. Yeah. So we're on the server with Log and Quantum and Suicide Squad.
Okay.
And those guys are Log and Quantum have they're in a cap war. I looked at it this morning and neither one of them had any lands at all. And they're all bubbled all the time. So every once in a while, I had like one level 21 VP land that got captured, which is like way above my normal level 14, right? So it got taken. I held on to it for about a day, and then somebody decided they wanted it more than me. And then when I went to look for it, it's gone. So it got capped and deleted too. So it may spread down to us, but like you said, luckily there are enough alliances below us. They're kind of leaving the middle ground folks alone.
Exactly.
Which is a good thing for us.
That's what normally happens when you have 50 alliances.
Yeah.
The people in the middle don't have anything to worry about. But in times when there's only 30 alliances, they everybody's wiped clean. Super clean.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't like we had a bunch of VP.
And here, I can show it to you. Actually,
servers.
there's one other thing to show you. Oh, crap, here. Everything just changed. You know how there's these stones that are the dividers when you have massive, you know what I mean? There's these right here, and I'll zoom right in on it. These are divider stones. Oh, crap. Hold on. These are divider stones that are in between all the alliances and everything else. It actually kind of separates things a little bit, okay? And because our server is so small, okay, look how close the divider stones are. There's actually supposed to be another ring of alliances in here.
Yeah.
But because they don't exist, the divider stones have no place else to go but are so incredibly close to each other. There's another one right there.
Yeah. So we had a suggestion that came in on the how do we make the game better live stream we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those suggestions was for the developers to create a league above Legend, and only the first place team from Legend gets promoted to that league.
Wow. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, so that how many Legend servers there are, those 10 or I don't know. Whatever the numbers need to be, but if you win Legend League, then you get promoted to, like, I don't know what they would call it,
It would be called VIP Club. And the VIP club, listen to this. The VIP club,
VIP league.
VIP league, yes. And in the VIP league, they can do all their like, all the stuff that everybody says that happens in the regular Legends servers, and it's unfair to all the other players, and blah blah blah, thinking that there's some sort of developer alliance, people that get stuff from developers and stuff like that just because that they're in their alliance or blah 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 blah. And it's more or less it would be away from Legend League if that's the case.
So the idea was that the winner of the VIP league above Legend would get
what, pre-level Titans?
Pre-leveled 4 stars.
Ooh.
And for the rewards, and that there would be no VP lands in this league.
Ooh.
So it's all about the garrisons.
Interesting. Well, remember the new feature's coming out. That new feature, I think, is going to change everything up from everybody just attacking each other on the regular.
I thought that was interesting. I mean, because what's happened, there definitely needs to
write this down, Chris.
Hopefully, this new feature will help with that. But right now, Master League is insane. You see, insanely competitive in Master League. As far as usually there's 4 or 5, sometimes 6, quote unquote, Legend League alliances competing for that 1 4-star in Master League.
Yeah.
And because people will, they drop down on purpose to try to do that, and it's like, oh my goodness. So, hopefully this new feature that they're talking about will address some of that. If not, then they need to remember when we used to get 4 stars in Champion League.
Yeah.
Maybe they should go back to that. Kind of help, spread it out a little bit, because right now it's Master and Legend, and that's it.
Or give out pre-level 3 stars instead down there.
I'd love to see some pre-level 3 stars for Master.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place Master League to get a pre-level 3-star, or maybe 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and the 5th place just gets a 3-star. Or how that works. I don't know how many there are. So
yeah,
that would be nice. We got some pre-level Titan, because it takes so long to level up a Titan.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it's so long to get a 4-star leveled. And when I say like level 40, that's when they become kind of useful for me,
Yeah.
So it's like, So yeah, more pre-level Titans, even if it's just for food. Please.
Yeah, watch what I do when I try to fuse my Soulzar here. If I do that, and you just go, oh, okay, so, I got 4. That's 203,000 food right now for him to get from that little bit, just to use those 4 1-stars right there. It's like, that is complete waste. Why would you even do that?
Well, that's
there you go.
That's what you do with food after you've upgraded everything before you go to the next castle level.
Mm-hmm.
True. You just use these Titans in there because, I'm at the point to where, hey, I got 1 troop left to upgrade, and at that point, I have no use for food, so I might as well use them. Yeah. And food is easy to get.
Food is easy to get.
Use Vixia and Terrorspell. Elias are useful, dumb toads. Pick them off one at a time, take down level 25 castles easy with Vixia. What level is your Vixia there, Polya? Don't use Militia. You know what I do? I use Militia, but I'm soloing with a champion. And I just take a Militia in there because they train so fast. But, that I can actually, I can train them up and I don't have to wait on troops. And I do like to use Militia to distract Panthers if I need to go do something with the Titans first. So, I am hoping that they have lightning troops in the future.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm hoping that comes along with the like the mage class. That the mage is going to be a lightning Titans. and that there's going to be a troop there. Level 53. See there? That explains it. Man, I really want to get my yard dog up, because he's got some damage and some piercing and some critical, and because he's got the champion skills. And yeah, Lightning Ranger. Yes, everybody wants the Lightning Ranger.
Yeah,
Very
I
awesome.
do. I do too.
I wish we had a kamikaze troop. That's what we want. We need a kamikaze troop that is a lightning troop. And you send them into battle. It's a melee troop, and you send it into battle. And then when that troop dies, it calls down a lightning strike right there where that troop dies.
Yeah.
So.
189. All right. Well, I'm pretty much done for today. So that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you for everybody that has joined today. We both really appreciate everybody stopping by. So we will
most definitely.
We will definitely be back again next week. Even though there won't be a dev live stream, Bo and I have discussed that we will still do a stream on Thursday. Pending though, if they release the footage super early next week about this pre-recorded stuff for the Titans, we may do something a little sooner, but we'll see. Again, it's all pending on how this whole Halloween thing pans out next week. So
yeah, we'll see how it goes, but we'll definitely be doing something.
Yeah. So stay tuned, everybody. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy this pull event if you are going to be participating. So give it a shot if you are feeling like a 4-star infiltrator is for you. All right.
Yep.
All right, DOT community. For the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon.
And I'm Bo.
And we will talk to you guys all again very soon.